Hello people, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time on the channel, a special welcome to you. I ask that you check out the rest of my videos. If you like what you see, give them a thumbs up, leave a comment, but more than anything, I'm asking that you subscribe to the channel. One of my subscribers have reached out to me yesterday, or I would say early this morning, to let me know that his or her attempt to Jamaica was denied at the Montego Bay Airport. For all of you who doesn't know, that is the Sangster International Airport. But before I get into my reasoning surrounding the denial of entry, I have decided to create a voice over the correspondence that we shared on YouTube. So to get you guys up to speed real quick, I'm going to let you guys read and or listen to what we were discussing.
I just on June 10th, 2019 got sent back to Cleveland from Montego Bay because I had no return date. Now tell me why he wouldn't let me pay for a return trip right there at the airport.
If you were willing to pay for a return ticket immediately, I do not see the big deal, and the immigration officer's discretion could have been easily applied. It is required by law that all foreign nationals entering Jamaica are required to have a return ticket. So he was just being technical and robotic. Sorry to hear about your ordeal. Still, as much as it will incur more expense, after getting to Cleveland, you can immediately buy a round-trip ticket back to Jamaica and you should be fine. 1. Round-trip ticket. 2. Valid local address. 3. Purpose of visit, and 4. Enough money or proof of financial coverage for the duration of your trip, food and accommodation.
I asked to speak with his supervisor or superior, but he said they weren't there, being it's Sunday. Then I asked to speak with a lawyer, and he said it would take a while, then started rushing me and pressuring as I was going to miss my flight. They scheduled me, so I had to make up mind to fly back freely rather than being detained and treated that way. And my anxiety was up the entire time I sat there, so I wasn't thinking clearly. I just decided to go with them flying me back. So why would Delta have sold me a one-way ticket to Jamaica, knowing that I wouldn't be able to even get in?
I understand. Still, being detained would not necessarily mean that you'd be in a jail cell. After all, you did not commit a crime. At worst, you would have to sit in a room on a chair all night until Monday. That's typical Jamaica. Sunday should not be a reason for a supervisor's absence. And it sounds like the immigration officer was young and inexperienced. Where Delta is concerned, they sell what you bought. So that part is not their fault. However, upon leaving the U.S. as a non-Jamaican, heading to Jamaica, it is the responsibility of the Delta airline check-in clerk to compare your ticket to the type of passport you are traveling with. And if it is not a national passport of Jamaica, Delta must advise you of the travel requirements to the island, visa, ticket type, etc. With that said, technically you can hold Delta at fault for your inconvenience. Let me know if you'd like me to cover this in a video on my channel. It's not typical to my chosen subjects, but considering that it has something to do with Jamaica, it might attract my audience. If yes, please contact me by email or Instagram. And if no, I hope that my response helped.
You're very helpful, and a video would be great.
Right, so hopefully that got you up to speed and you've realized that my subscriber first went to Jamaica on a one-way ticket. And as you have heard, but I'll still say it again, going to Jamaica as a non-Jamaican, it's not advisable that you should go to Jamaica on a one-way ticket, because according to the immigration rules and regulations surrounding Jamaican, all foreign nationals entering Jamaica under the category of a tourist should present a few things, including a two-way ticket. There has to be an entry day ticket, a valid ticket of course, and there has to be a ticket which is proof showing when you'll be leaving. In some cases, if your period of time on that ticket is over an unusual length of time, let's say your ticket says 6 months, immigration officer could also ask you to show proof of finances. You want to make sure that you don't become a burden to the state where money is an issue. Other than obvious, I want you to cover the fact in criticism of the Jamaica immigration to say it is ridiculous and unprofessional of the Jamaica immigration body as a whole that a foreigner was in Jamaica and obviously he was in contact with a rookie immigration officer. And I'm not discriminating against a rookie immigration officer. Everybody has a first week or a first day at work. But according to this immigration officer, he has kind of extended all his knowledge by the book, and anything further would require the advice or direction of a supervisor who was not present, considering that it was a Sunday. I have never heard of anything like that, but considering that is Jamaica and I'm accustomed to its sloppiness, it does not surprise me. Keeping in mind that I'm a Jamaican and I criticize this kind of unprofessional behavior in hopes that Jamaican official authorities or authorities in official categories can get their game together, because it shouldn't be a case where there is no supervisor available. There's no one above this immigration officer that you can contact, not even by phone. I understand the panic of my subscriber, but at the same time, to hear the word detained, I think most people immediately think that, well, okay, I'm going to be in a jail cell, I'm going to be treated like a convict, like a criminal. To my understanding, what the immigration officer was saying is, if you want to miss this flight, I'm giving you an option. If you want to miss this flight, you can be detained here until Monday, which is today, and then you could sort that out with one of my superior. But as far as my powers are concerned, I'm limited. I can't let you into the country on a one-way ticket. What I can do is get you back on that flight to the United States of America or detain you. The choice is yours. You haven't done anything criminally, so I'm just giving you my option. At the same time, I blame my subscriber for his or her inexperience where immigration in Jamaica and entering the country is concerned. So let's look at it this way, a lesson learned from the situation. On the flip side, as I was saying to my subscriber, when you buy a one-way ticket, you can't blame the airline, especially if you do it online. If you buy a one-way ticket, that's your business. They don't know what nationality you are when you're buying this ticket, so they just sell you a ticket. However, when you're going through check-in at the airport, in my comment, I use the word responsibility. The word responsibility is a bit over the top. I wouldn't say it's Delta's responsibility, but I would say it's the duty of Delta's check-in clerk to check your passport if it is valid, see what nationality it is, compare it to the type of ticket you have, and see whether or not you're required to have a two-way ticket or you're required to have a visa to enter Jamaica. So right there, I did hold Delta at fault and said to my subscriber, technically, and I use the word technically because a clause could be drawn up by Delta in defense of that claim, but technically you could claim inconvenience caused by some contribution from Delta. If you guys agree with me on that, let me know. If you don't agree with me on that, I'm all ears to hear your view on it. I decided to do this video mainly to discriminate against the Jamaican immigration and ask the question, is it that the low-ranking immigration officers have to work on a Sunday and everybody of a superior rank believe that they should be home eating their rice and peas and chicken? That is unprofessional, and I'm kind of happy that an incident like this happened to reflect the unprofessional behavior of the Jamaica immigration department. Come on out, Jamaica. I'm all for Jamaica. I'm all for you guys. But at the same time, you gotta represent in the colors, and you gotta represent professionally. When it comes to third world country, all first world citizens have their doubt. Well, you know, it's Africa, so maybe it doesn't go that way. Or, well, you know, it's Jamaica, so maybe it doesn't go that way. We want to change that stereotype. We want that when people are coming into Jamaica, whether it's a weekday, whether it's midday, whether it's evening, stay at work. You know, all you immigration officer that's in charge of your timetable, time yourself in on the Sundays. Weekends are not just for the rookies, because when situations like this happen, look what happened. You got people like me scrutinizing you. Anyway, at the end of the day, this video is really to open the eyes of mainly foreigners that's entering Jamaica as a tourist. If you're going to Jamaica, the last thing you want to do is spend your money, buy a ticket, get to your destination, and hear that you can't enter because you weren't aware of one thing or another. So, to all the foreigners that's planning their trip to Jamaica under the category of tourists, I implore that you guys have a round-trip ticket showing that a date that you're actually planning to leave. Also have proof of where you're going to stay, whether that be in a hotel, a resort, or somebody's house. And make sure that you have some proof of money. How you're going to be able to finance yourself to the duration of time that you will be in Jamaica. At the same time, I want to say big up to the subscriber Black Panther Hi-Fi Sound System to reach out to me and ask me my opinion of the situation. And for all my other subscribers, if and when you guys have a situation that you guys need me to cover, I will take the time out to do a video, even if it's just for you and your circle, just like I've done in this situation. So yeah, that's pretty much the video for today. I look forward to my loyal subscribers and their comments, and anybody that this particular video interests, without a doubt, share your comment. On this channel, like I always say, I accept thumbs up, thumbs down, agreement, disagreement. Because at the end of the day, each one teach one. Until next time, people. Peace.